guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later.
And now the DH, Andy Pages. That one not close. And the World Series is underway. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. One out, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a base hit into left field. That'll play.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Bode. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Smoked into left, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of the World Series. Swing and a chopper. Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. Here comes Max Muncy. That one in there across the letters.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Smoked on the ground a second. Safe at first. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. And it's even up. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Pages on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry.
Hard hit left side. The ready to go here in game one. And the batter now, Andy Pages. That one outside. So we're off and running in game one. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Slice to right and foul ball. Headed towards the corner. Carpenter flying after this one. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And that is out of play. Well struck left field. That one carrying. the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And that's through there for a strike. And the series is underway. That's outside. And that's ball one. Bounced out to short. Baez tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. Will Smith to the plate. Just missed. Swing and a high. Ready to go now. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Andy Pages. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the World Series is underway. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he takes it himself for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out to short. Baez whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That is strike two. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. So 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one almost got him. High fly ball out to center field. Meadows. And makes the grab. And that is that. For LA. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. This is the World Series on the show. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off. Glass now, ready and deals. Misses off the plate. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. 1 out, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Edge of the zone, call the strike. Going to count 1-2. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out. Game 1 of the World Series. Max Muncy at the dish. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, come on.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Tommy Edman, batting with one down, takes a strike and delivers outside.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's two down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And it's fouled away. Goes down looking. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Back at Comerica Park. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Glasnow back to work. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Next hit, Zach McKinstry. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Now a chance for Dylan Dingler. Swinging a foul. Pushed off to the right. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Line drive, Adam in center field. But not before they're able to draw closer with this. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Ground ball left side. On to first, and one away in the top of the third. Hit on the ground to short. Baez zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Freeman hits it in the air. Carpenter. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's Javier Baez. Rips one to right. Hernandez puts it away. One away. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Edman going back on it. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Just off the inside edge.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And there's one down. Muncy digs in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Tigers leading by a run here in game 1 of the World Series. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Torkelson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first offering is not close. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Baez fires over to first. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
So digging in, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rudder takes off. And that one fouled off. McKinstry, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's ripped. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the batter now, Parker Meadows. Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Javi Baez digs in right side. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with one gone. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Throws it away. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Freeman steps on the bag. That'll end the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. First offering, and it just misses. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Andy Pages. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Gone!
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ohtani warming up as well. Out there to center. Edman racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dingler at the plate and takes high there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
He's under it, it's short, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it for the inning. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now 8-3. Back here in Detroit. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Pulls that one foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series.
Nope.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Nothing doing. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 86, the left-hander, up and throwing. That's down and in. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's out to center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Here's Riley Green. That clips the corner. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed.
2 outs, nobody on. Spencer Torkelson will hit next.
For Los Angeles. Number 60.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Enriquez.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to right, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And the inning is over. And we're back. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. Right side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball trap.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Back-to-back homers. All.
And here comes the Tiger.
Out pitching for the Tigers. Number 87.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Fouled off left side. Holton ready to fire now. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the late stages of game 1. Hammer, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Holton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Not close with that one, and the count is even 2 and 2. Man, the first one away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Foul ball. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Yeah, you wanna do what I do. Woo-hoo. Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now, Cole Keith. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. This one smoked out to left. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Meadows in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. McKinstry leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out towards left center. Hernandez has it sized up. And that ends the inning. Back here in Detroit, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Holton back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Keith squeezes it. And there's one down. Here comes Max Muncy. On the inside corner for a strike. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and the defense comes away with nothing. One gone, runner at first. Now Teoscar Hernandez. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane. And
here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 52.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Dodgers threatening. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 11-7.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2.
Now he breaks his back. And they tag him out. Back in Comerica Park, bottom of the 8th. And now it's Baez. That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Kerry Carpenter. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Man at second. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one well upstairs.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Baez around and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate, and that misses. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
It might be
2
time
strikes.
to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball that's outside.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of the World Series. Ripped on the ground to second. Rojas with the throw to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. A lot of times in today's game, right.
Pitching for Los Angeles.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. strikeout.
Timeout.
And it
That ball
hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Digging in, Colt Keith. And that one missing low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
In the air out to center. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now
Andy
it's the
Pages.
DH, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing
1 ball,
sound
1 strike.
defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The throw to second is offline. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line. Drive knock.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Line to left. And that'll do it. The Tigers start this World Series on the right foot as they win game 1 here at home.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, I barely still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling out with the, when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the club, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack.